starting a brand new series, like Files from the Crib, and we're going to call this Files from the Swamp. You know, I get some people, the swampers love to think of themselves like they're very honorable. And so I get some people that sometimes put comments like, Chico, why you think you are yourself so great and everybody's crap? I don't want to disrespect you, whatever. They talk about this stuff. And so I want to bring you some stories that you can listen why I call it a swamp. Some people are like, why you call it a swamp? This is the great Dogman. Yeah. A friend of mine, he finished training his dogs in Europe. He traveled to Mexico. He was in the dogs for 70 years. When we started, when I met him the first time, he was actually a hater. Bet against me a few times. Then he joined me. And I didn't want to do anything with him, but when I finally decided to do something with him, and he told me, one thing about him, his name is Jesus, very, very honorable as far as keeping his word and being a straight man. He's gained with time appreciation to who Chico Lopez is, or who Chico Lopez was. And he's still in some areas. And he said, Chico, if I give you my word, I'm keeping my word. He kept his word even when he passed away. And it's a sad story. I went to his city a few times, and he saw my dogs a few times, maybe 9 times total. And I stood in his house with his family, treated me like a king, picked me up at the airport, treated me just very well. And he bought some dogs for me, and I treated him very well. He was saying all the time, hostia, tío, hostia, que perrazos, from Chico Lopez. Very intense. Strong guy, not a punk. Strong guy. He had this thing with his hands that he would like to fight very quickly. There was no pants hanging and talking a lot of stuff. It'll be like, you look at him the wrong way and he'll come and just punch you. He'll break you. He wouldn't tolerate anything. He was a very tough guy. But he respected me so much. And so when he passed away, right before he passed away, he came over to another country. And he looked at one of our dogs do a hog hunting. And he was like, wow. I had a puppy. He bought that puppy for me. One day he was training his dogs. Every afternoon he'll train them and making sure that they are on top condition, because he loved the dogs. He loved them with his heart. And after he trained the dogs, he went to sleep to take the siesta. They take that in Europe. And he had a tremendous heart attack and he died instantaneously. He just died. Very bad news. People knew he had my dogs and he didn't want them to be near his location or nothing. And when he was being buried. He was being buried by his family, and the swampers went to his house and stole, I think, 1 or 2 of my dogs. They couldn't go to his house when he was alive. But the nice gentleman, this super dogman, this nice dogman that Chico called him the swampers, those guys went to his house where he was being buried and stole his dogs. If I tell you all the stories about these so-called dogmen, that they are really garbage. There's so many great men got out of the dogs. Some of the younger junior swampers coming into the dog 10 years in the swamp, they're like, no, Chico, you're exaggerating. I know you got great dogs, but you're not the only one that got great dogs. I'm the only one that got the dogs of the year, travel all over the world, the rum dogs, everything that they cannot do, I got it. That's why I'm the best, and I'm the only one. That's why I'm the only one with those numbers, and I'm the only one with the blood. It's exclusive. And even if I gave you Ciega the Great and Awesome Buck, you will fuck it up because you're the swamp. But those are tales from the swamp. So some of you guys, some of you nice guys that are actually wondering when someone says Chico is crazy, these are really nice guys, really good dogmen, successful. If they're so freaking successful, where are the numbers? And you'll see that the ones that talk BS are usually the ones that have dogs from those guys. You'll see in America guys that are very popular. And when you ask them, that guy that you like, he's so popular. Ask him how many dogs of the year he conditioned, he showed, he traveled. How far he went, did he travel with 3, 4, 5 dogs? What did he do? 0. The guy is just a puppy peddler, mega puppy peddler. So for you guys, and this is not for something, one person in particular, so sweetheart, don't feel like, oh my God, no. Talking about all you mutts. Why do I make this? Because they gotta be the other side. So where the people, the young people, don't fall for you guys, swampers. There is a better thing than being a swamper, is being a great dog owner, a great person that love the dogs. The swamp is nasty. They have no honor. Make sure you understand that I got 1,000 stories about, like my friend Jesus, while he was being buried, the swampers went to his house to steal his dogs. Nice gentleman. Oh, great Dogman, Chico. You don't know, they work very hard, those guys.